Hey, okay, I'm going to show you today how to get your raw video footage into the Tim template for easy editing. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to go into the uh, Innovation podcast folder, which has been shared with all you guys. Let me share the screen to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, stop. There we go. Okay. So then you're going to go down to Tim template. Then you're going to go to 2025 Tim template. Then you're going to find the 2025 Tim template here. Then you'll double click that. And that's a known issue. We'll just keep on going. All right. So then the Tim template should pop up. Let me stop and start sharing my screen again here. So you should be able to see the the template that is all set up. Now, this here is the intro music. It's by default mute. So if you um, did the music when you recorded your video, then you don't need to add it. But if you want to add the music, you can just unmute that and then you can hear it. So. So let me mute that back. So as you can see, the background is already in and formatted, and the intro is here. And then all you need to do is with this first square, if you double click it, it'll have the default, the innovation mindset. You'll obviously put your name, and that's the only thing that you need to change there. And then if you go to this one over here, uh, you will change obviously their company, what they are, usually CEO and founder, and their name. So then you go back into the folders and should have something raw. Find the folder. It says raw tape after Descript because you've already run your video through Descript and got rid of all the ums and things like that. Then you can drag your footage into that area. So this happens actually sometimes. I'm glad that this happened. So this is Michael, and for some reason his audio didn't come in. So what you can do is actually go over to the files, excuse me, over here in this section, and um, you can you can find that file and then you can drag it in. It'll have the audio and things like that. So then you will, sometimes you'll have to download it. It'll take a few minutes to download depending on your internet speed. Okay, so as you can see, I had the music, but I have a trailing. So usually what I do is I play it until I can barely start hearing the music, and then I'll trim that part off, and then I'll move it all the way back. And then you can see, so that's a pretty good edit. So coming in, blending right into me, the timing of me saying my name, and then the uh, thing coming up. So obviously we have the green screen that we need to contend with. So you go to effects, video effects, ultra, excuse me, keying, ultra key, and you just drag that over and drop it into there. And then you need to go to effects control. And as you can see here, you got that little picker. I always pick kind of right there. And you can see that it's pretty good, but you can see with Michael here that it's really doesn't look good. So you go to matte cleanup, go to contrast and pull that all the way to 100. As you can see, that didn't fix it. Sometimes that totally fixes it. You go to midpoint, pull that all the way to 100, and voila, now we have a beautiful screen. So there you have that. And again, transition over to Michael. Obviously, you would change this much to him. Then the only other thing really you need to do is at the end here, see that it needs to be adjusted. So you want to adjust, whoops, you want to adjust this to the end of the video. And then this guy right here is just, sometimes it's hard to grab, so you have to like zoom in on it a little bit so it's easier to grab. You can just pull it over, and basically the final editing is all right. So right where you start talking about subscribing and everything. Okay, so at this point, we're going to want to fade out. In order to do that is you need to right click on your video and then unlink the video. And now it's unlinked, and you can actually shorten this without it impacting the sound at all. And then want to shorten this to there. And then we want to go to video transitions, and we want to go to dissolve, additive dissolve, and we want to put it in on this one here. So you can shorten that up a little bit like that. Then you have amazing, quickly edited video that is ready to go. As you can see, this one is 47 minutes. So at this point, you would want to go to export, and you're going to want to go to ready for upload Tim video, which is exactly what we want. And you'll want to title it whatever number episode I assign. So this one was actually 91, but we're in the hundreds now. So like say 107 space slash this is Michael, and you can just and then the company name, and then you will go to export, and it will export to that folder where I will be able to grab it. The other thing that you will want to do, just in case there is a mistake or anything like that that needs to be taken care of, is you want to save your go back to edit here. You want to, I'm having a hard time. So save as. So you want to save as, and you actually want to go back all the way to your base file level, Tim edited and ready to upload, and then Tim Premiere files. And then actually this is Michael Welsh is the one I did, so 91. But make sure you title it correctly. And that way, just in case that there's an issue, we can hopefully quickly resolve it. And we know where the Premiere file is. So that is how you use the template for Tim. So hopefully this was helpful.